Recording in progress.
You are learning form tags. How many form tags completed? Form open, form close. This is one tag. Second one, input tag. Two tags. Okay. You have seen attributes of form tag. Attributes of form tag. How many? First one, name. Second one, method. Third one, action. Attributes of input tag. How many? One, type equal to. Okay. See, form tags, two tags you have seen. One is form tag, one is input tag. Attributes of form tag, three attributes you have seen: name, method, action. Attributes of input tag type. This is your scene. Okay. Here HTML open. Listen. HTML open, HTML closed. To write HTML program. Body tag open, body tag closed. To write body part of the HTML. This align attribute, alignment purpose, center alignment. This is background color. This is text color. Okay. What is H1? Level 1 heading. What is U? Underline text. Level 1 heading, underline text, login form displayed. It is form tag. Name equal to login. Action equal to login.jsp. It is server side program. Method equal to post. Now input tag type text password. Submit reset. Here name attribute also I used, but I didn't give a notes. I'll give notes. Okay. Now, first of all, this program only execution. See. C drive demo.html. This program you have seen. Now, submit button, reset button. These two buttons having default functionality. When I click on submit button, what will be happen? When I click on submit button, what will happen? The value of action attribute in a form tag executed. Now I written login.jsp. That means login.jsp program is going to be executed. If I write login.asp program executed. If I write login.php program is going to be executed. So instead of giving like that, I given the value of action attribute in a form tag executed. I given the value whatever it may be, that is executed. Okay. Say here I'll type username. Here I'll type password. When I click submit button, see login.jsp. It is executed. The value of action attribute in a form tag executed when I click on submit button. When I click on reset button, what will happen? All fields data erased, as well as default values are going to be stored. Okay, all fields data erased and default values are going to be stored. Now here, if I click reset, see fields data erased. Default values are going to be stored. Default values we didn't write. Suppose here value equal to ABC. Here value equal to XYZ. If I write, see by default coming no. Now here if I submit like this, if I refresh here, if I type any other also, you observe. If I click reset, default values. So not only erasing, default values also going to be stored. Not only erasing. When I say username, something I typed, password, something I typed. When I click reset, this data erased. Default value stored. See, default value ABC XYZ are given. That is stored. So whenever submit button, this value later we'll see. Present I'll remove. Default value purpose. Now, whenever submit button is clicked, the value of action attribute in a form tag executed. Whenever reset button is clicked, all fields data erased and default values are stored. That is you learn. And a method equal to post. If I don't write, which method works? get. See, now method equal to get. When I click submit button, here uname equal to pword equal to, it is displaying. If you use get, this will be happening. Here, what is uname? What is pword? Uname and pword. Here in the program, uname, name equal to uname, name equal to pword. What are these called? Request parameter names. Request parameter names. Terminology, remember. Okay. Here, whatever I'm typing here, these are called request parameter values. Request parameter values. What is this username, password? Labels. That you remember. This username and password are called labels. Whatever you are typing, request parameter values. Whatever is you written in the program, uname keyword are called request parameter names. In the address bar, request parameter name coming, value coming, name coming, value coming. You observe. Request parameter name, request parameter value, both are displayed in address bar. Okay. Now, this program already written. This program you already written. Yesterday written, no? But first of all, get and post. What is the difference? That is you have to learn. Next, write it. Get versus post. Get versus post. One side get. One more side post. Get versus post. Note down. Get versus post. One side get. One more side post. Get versus post. Note down. It includes the request parameters in a request header in a packet. It includes the request parameters in a request header in a packet. It includes the request parameters in a request body in a packet. First difference, it includes the request parameters in a request header in a packet. It includes the request parameters in a request body in a packet. This is first difference. I'll explain what is this. I'll explain. Get versus post. Get versus post. It includes the request parameters in a request header in a packet. It includes the request parameters in a request body in a packet. See, client can be anywhere in the world. Server can be anywhere in the world. Whenever you click on submit button, server side program is going to be executed. Client can be anywhere in the world. Server can be anywhere in the world. But what you will do here, you'll type username, you'll type password. When you click on submit button, your request parameters are passed to server. Whatever you typed username and password, pass it to server program. Server program is going to receive. But while sending, it is included in header part. It is included in body part. Data traveled in the form of packets. So here, data client to server, server to client transferred in the form of packet. Suppose it is a packet. In this packet, header and body. Suppose it is a packet. In this packet, it is called header. In the packet, it is a packet. Packet contains two parts. Packet contains two parts. One part is called header. One part is called body. One packet here, it is a packet. Packet contains header and body. Data transferred in the form of packets. Those who studied CSC, CSIT students, BTech, they know about this subject. Data communication, one subject is there. CSC, CSIT students, they studied, they forgot, that's it. Okay. Now, header and body. Networking related subjects. 3 subjects are there. Data communication, one subject. Computer networks, one more subject. Mobile communication, optional subject. 3 subjects related to network. Okay. Data transferred client to server, server to client in the form of packets. That packets history, complete depth not required. Packets, TCP packets, UDP packet, so many packets are there. 7-layer model, 5-layer model, you studied, no? That is. Okay. That much depth not required for this HTML program. That will leave it. Just here one packet. Okay. Here packet contains 2 parts. Header, body. Header, body. Header part is fixed size. Body part can be increased or decreased, but header is fixed. Here, if you use get method, what will happen? It includes the request parameters in a request header in a packet. So here included request parameters. Here included. If you use get, if you use post in a body part, request parameters. So this is the first difference. If you use get method, your request parameters included in header part. If you use post method, request parameters included in body part. That is the first difference. In that program, how many request parameters are there? In that program, how many request parameters are there? Not in diagram, that program. How many? 2. What are those? Request parameter names. Uname, p-word. Whatever I written in the program, name equal to uname, name equal to p-word, you know, that is. So the 2 request parameter included in header. Here, body. I said only request parameters, nothing but name and value pairs. Both. Uname equal to whatever you typed and p-word equal to whatever you typed. Names and values, pair. Name and value pair. Okay. Request parameters included in request header. Request parameters included in request body in a packet. Okay. First difference this is. Second difference, whatever is in header, it is displayed in address bar. Whatever is in body, not displayed. That is actually based on this one, that one. Okay. Now, if you use get, username, password displayed in address bar, no? If you use post, not displayed. Reason, first difference based on this one only. Write this diagram. Left side, this diagram. Right side, this diagram. Write it. This topic is most important. Listen with more concentration. Okay. While learning again server side programming, this knowledge compulsory required. So in HTML, forms are most important. HTML forms are most important. While writing server side program, this knowledge is required. Remaining tags, whether you practice or not, but these tags compulsory practice. What are the tags I'm going to explain in a form tag? These tags, attribute, compulsory, practice. HTML forms are important for server-side program purpose required. Is it over? Say first difference. It includes the request parameters in a request header in a packet. So packet data transferred client to server, server to client in the form of packets. Packet contains two parts, header part, body part. If you use get method, header part included. If you use post method, in a body part included. That is the first difference. This is the first difference. Based on this difference only, other differences comes. Okay. Now, is it over? Say in the browser, this part is called header part, no? This part is called body part, no? In a browser window. Already while writing head tag, body tag are given. Okay. So title, if you want to write a title, here title displayed, then head tag record or body tag record? Head tag, like that. Here you observe request parameter displayed because it is header included. If it is included in body, not appears. So second difference. In this approach, request parameters are displayed in address bar. In this approach, request parameters are not displayed in address bar. In this approach, request parameters are not displayed in address bar. Now, listen the class. End of the session, I'll clarify your doubts. Online students. In this approach, request parameters are displayed in address bar. In this approach, request parameters are not displayed in address bar. So, get and post. Second difference, this is. Here, whatever you pass, that information displayed in address bar. Here, not displayed. Next, third difference. Here, size of the data is limited. Maximum 2048 characters. Here, size of the data is not limited. Here, size of the data is limited. Maximum 2048 characters. Here, size of the data is limited. Here, size of the data is not limited. Here, maximum 2048 characters. Is it over? You observe, if you use get method, 2048 characters maximum. If you use post method, there is no limit. More than this, if you pass, data loss will occur. Data not received by server-side program. More than this. Reason, here, in the address bar, continuously if you type, after 2048 characters, it is stopped. That's what. That size 2048 characters possible. Okay. That is the reason your size of the data is limited. Your size of the data is not limited. Unlimited data you can send in a post method. Now, here, suppose request parameter not only text type, image, graphics, animation, audio, these are possible. While sending, will it display here? Suppose one photo you'll upload. That photo will it display in address bar? Will it display? No. That supports only text, but post all types. Because in a body part it is transferred. Header part only text. Now, next write it. It supports text only. Here. It supports all types of data. It supports text only. It supports all types of data. It supports text only. It supports all types of data. Here text only possible. Here all types of data possible. This is fourth difference. Next, get requests can be cached. Post requests never cached. That means it can be stored somewhere. In a browser history, it is going to be stored. Get request can be cached. Post request never cached. So, cache memory, it is going to be stored. That is 6.1. Get type requests are stored in browser history. Post type requests not stored in browser history. Post type requests are not stored in browser history. Get type requests are stored in browser history. Post type requests are not stored in browser history. So these all stored in browser memory. Here, if you open browser history, what are the sites get type requests visited? All complete information we can see. Okay. Request parameters also we can see. Eighth one. Get type requests get type requests can be bookmarked. Post type requests get type requests can be bookmarked. Post type requests cannot be bookmarked. Get type requests can be bookmarked. Post type requests cannot be bookmarked. What is bookmark you see? Yes, your favorite pages. See here, get type requests can be bookmarked. Post type requests cannot be bookmarked. Suppose you are visiting some pages. Suppose I'll open google.com. I'll open like this. Some pages I'll open. Suppose Java API documentation. Something. One page I'll open. Suppose 21. Something. One documentation I'll open. This page is I want to see later also. Just here star symbol is this star symbol. You can make it. Just star you can click. You can write something whatever you want. You can write. JDK 21 documentation done. Now here now this page stored in a bookmark. Now you observe. Now you observe. I'll close. I'll open browser. Here bookmark. This is bar. It will display. What are the sites we selected? Here complete information. All bookmarks. See just JDK 21 also included. See here bookmarks. Bookmarks tab. Bookmarks bar. Now whatever I bookmarked here. See I want to use Google. You can click directly Google. Say I want Yahoo. Here Facebook. So like this. It is one more website for opening online classes. This is I'm using. See like this. Here whatever already bookmarked. Here it is showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All bookmarks if you click. Some other also it shows. See which are the websites frequently you are going to visit. Just click this one. Star symbol. It is added to bookmark. That bookmark, this is called bookmark bar. It is separate bar. You can hide. Here, right click, bookmarks. Here, show bookmarks bar. You can deselect. See again, settings, bookmarks, show bookmarks bar. Here, it is showing 4, 5. Here, if you click, some other also it shows. Like this. So all bookmarks you can create like this. Get type request can be created. Post type request not possible. That is also a difference. Okay. Now if the confidential data is there, then post type request comes. That data if you want to bookmark, not possible. Suppose your mailbox, try to bookmark. After typing username, password, mailbox comes no. That is you save. Data will it appears? No, that is post type requests. But these are not confidential. Anybody can open, anybody can see. That is you can make a bookmark. Okay. So which are the pages while browsing you want to save? Then just click this star button. It will be added to bookmark. Later you can open. Later anytime you can see. While browsing your websites, whichever you want frequently you want to open, that is you can save as a favorite page. That is called bookmark. Okay. Like if you want to show bookmark bar, see here bookmark, even bookmark manager. You can click here. Here what are the bookmarks I created? See suppose now this one I don't want. I can remove, delete. Suppose Yahoo also I don't want. Click, delete. Now Google is there, Facebook is there, Proctor is there. This is for online classes purpose. See, now 3 I deleted, 2 I deleted. Now if I open bookmark bar, bookmarks bar, see only 3 are there. Okay. Now here if I click this one, see that appears here. If I click this one, see Facebook. If I click this one, Google. Like this, bookmark folders also you can create. That is folder created. Here, bookmark manager. You can create group also, folder also. Some options are there. So many. Okay. So many options will be there. You can create. You can edit. You can other bookmarks here. So many options will be there. You can follow. So like this, get type request can be bookmarked. Post type request cannot be bookmarked. And Here request parameters, if you use, it will be stored in browser history also. History. If you click, see complete whatever we visited in this browser, complete history displayed here. Whatever we visited in this, complete information available in this browser. All whatever we visited in this, all are showing. See, all are, it is showing. Date also, time also, everything will be there. Complete information stored in browser history. So get type requests will be stored. Post type requests are not stored because that is confidential data. If it is stored, other people can open, other people can see. No, that is the reason confidential data not saved. That post trip will be there. But by mistake, if you write get, that is your mistake, programmer mistake. Confidential data is there. You should not write get. If you write get, that is also stored. That is your mistake, programmer mistake. Okay. Now, which is secure? Post. Write it. Get is not secure. Post is secure. Get is not secure. Post is secure. Get is not secure. Post is secure. So if the confidential data is there, which one we have to use? Post. Post you have to use. Okay. If the data is confidential, then use post. If the data is more than 2048 characters, which one you have to use? Post. If the data is other than text, post. But maximum cases post like that appears. But why get? Everything you can use post only, no? But bookmarks not possible, browser history, next time visiting not possible, those are not possible, no? That is the reason we'll prefer get also. That's what. If the data is not confidential, use get. If the data is less than 2048 request parameters, use get. That is better because later you can visit. But if the data is confidential, don't use get. If you use, that is your mistake, programmer mistake. Okay. So like this, these are the differences. See, it is the most important topic, get versus post. See, get versus post. Now, here, if you use get, first data included in header part in a packet. Client to server, server to client, data transferred in the form of packets. Client can be anywhere in the world. Server can be anywhere in the world. Client to server and server to client, data transferred in the form of packets. That packet contains two parts. One is header, second one body. If you use get, in a header part included. If you use post, body part included. That is first difference. Header part information displayed in address bar. Body part information not displayed in address bar. That is second difference. Get maximum limit 2048 characters. Here, no limit. N number of characters you can send. It supports only text. It supports all types of data. Here, cached. So get type requests only, data cached. So client to server, server to client. At the time, what will happen? Get type requests are there. The data cached. In between, anybody can hack easily your data. That is because other people can see your data. That is cached. Cache memory stored. They can later also they can retrieve. That is the problem. Post never cached. If you use post type request, data never cached. It is not stored in a client memory, not stored in server memory. In between also cannot, not possible. Get type requests are stored in browser history. Later also you can open, you can see what is happened. That request parameters we can see. That is, you will study later. Cookies program, server side program, these all programs are there. Cookies sessions. You will study in Java class, .NET class, Python class. Listen with concentration. 3-4 members I observed, they are concentrating on mobiles. At least HTML forms listen. That is 3-4 times I told yesterday. But still you are not listening. HTML, very simple, very easy. That's what I didn't force to practice also. But only at least this topic listen, I said no. But again, they are concentrating on mobiles. But if you concentrate on mobiles while teaching Java, while learning Python, while learning .NET, then you will lose. That's it. They are attending class is wasted. But here, no logic, nothing. Very easy to understand. But in Java class, .NET class, Python class, if you do like that, you will face a problem. That's it. Only course will be completed one day. You will not get a subject. First priority, listening. Listening is method, attending class is waste. Attending class is waste, no use. At least if you go outside, you can enjoy. Instead of sitting here. Okay? Listening is method, everything is method. Suppose here, these many points I given. While explaining, you'll get a clarity. Later you open what is get, what is post. You may not understand also. If you see the notes also. If you see the notes also, you may not understand. Okay? That will be happen. So actually, already BTech completed, MCA completed, MTech completed. You can learn yourself also. No? But why classroom? Why classroom? This notes is available everywhere. No? How many tutorials are there? HTML. Thousands of tutorials are there. You can learn yourself. No? Why classroom? Listening purpose only class. But listening only method, then attending is waste. No? So no need to point out. I observed 3-4 members. They are concentrating on mobile. Then attending class is wasted. At least HTML forms you concentrate. I said yesterday onwards I am saying. But remaining whether you designing is not compulsory. But at least form server side programming purpose required. No? Later you will suppose you are Java student. In advanced Java you will face a problem. Suppose you are .NET student. In ASP.NET you will face a problem. In a Python Django class you will face a problem. Full stack student, Node.js class, you will face a problem. Again, what is HTML? Again, HTML notebook you have to refer. You may or may not understand. All points. That will be happen. That's what listen. See, here, this data can be cached. It is going to be stored in a memory, browser memory. That data other people can see. But post type request, no one can see. Later you will see in a Java class, .NET class, Python class at that time, cookies sessions. One topic will be there. Cookies and sessions. Cookies concept, session concept. Here, browser side, with this only people will hack your data. Here, cookies will be there. Here, settings. Here, privacy and security. Here. Clear browsing data here. You observe cookies and other sites data. Complete information, it is stored. Whatever you did in a browser window, all will be stored. The data other people also can see. Generally, you will never delete these all also. Suppose you will do some bank transaction. Okay? That data will you delete? Generally, you will never delete. The data is going to be stored. Cookies and also sessions also. That type will be there. At the time, some sites may be not secure, not properly, it will not be there. That browser cache always you have to clear. You have to clean. That's what. Suppose, for example, online mobile banking. Mobile banking, you have to take care. Mobile banking, what will happen? Your data may be stored in a cache memory. Later, while playing the other games also, this data that's stored, retrieved by other people through apps also. That will be happen. So you are playing games. They are going to hack the data from you through game only, through game app only. That type if it is happening. So generally, these all people they don't know. People they don't know because even if you take care, also very difficult to manage nowadays. See, we are saying secure Java is secure, .NET is secure, Java is secure. Like that we are saying, but still people are hacking sites. No, that is problem is. Programmer mistakes also may be there. Operator mistakes also are there. Maximum operator mistakes will be there. Okay. Maximum operators mistakes are there. But programmer even he has taken care to write programs also. But operator is not following security instruction. Then whose mistake? Programmer mistake or operator mistake? Operator mistake. That's what nowadays some banks, they started classes how to use safe banking. They are taking classes. This is happening because people, they don't know what exactly. And those are learning Java.NET software courses also, they are not managing properly. But other people, they don't know what is cookie, they don't know what is session. But how they'll understand get to post? Will they understand those other people? Those all they don't know. But for them required. But those who are learning software course also, they are not using security tips. It's happening because security tips, so many will be there. Open just one website in a ICICI bank or HDFC bank, SBI bank, security tips open, 10-20 tips will be there. Then how much time it will take to follow those all instructions also? More time it will take. That's what, even if the person knows also, they are not following. It's happening. Generally, first link year while using internet banking, 99% automatically in a browser window, HTTPS comes. S comes. That is secured. Your data client to server, server to client, while transferring data encrypted format transferred. Other people, if they hack also, they cannot see the data. Suppose HTTP is there. At the time, don't use bank transaction in that situation. Suppose your browser not working with HTTPS is not working. Then HTTP is there. Then at the time, don't use bank transactions in that situation. That is not safe. S is there, data encrypted format transferred. Even anybody hack also, they cannot understand the data. Like that is first security trip. But are they observing HTTPS is there, HTTP is there? They'll do transaction. That is the first security tip. And one lock symbol appears sometimes. The lock and yellow color warning message comes. But see, they won't see those all. They'll do transactions. Warning comes. Maybe security related firewalls will be there and proxy servers will be there. Those all connected to your public internet also. Sometimes problems will be there. Now, while using, suppose generally what will you use? Wi-Fi you'll use. In public networks, you should not use bank transaction. Public network internet is free. They'll connect. They'll do bank transaction. That is, instead of that, mobile data better. Your mobile data only use instead of that public networks. These all security tips, so many will be there. If you trust, okay, use. Suppose your home network is there, use. But public networks also, Wi-Fi will be there. No? They'll connect to that one, they'll do bank transactions. That is happening. Like that, so many security tips will be there. But are they following? No. Even if you follow also, sometimes maybe happen. Other people will hack. Okay. But at least whatever you know, that is you have to take care. No? Okay. See. Here, these all very simple appears. But programmer has to take care. At least programmer has to take care. So, here, data stored in cache memory. Here, post requests never cache it. And get type requests are stored in browser history. Complete browser history, we can see whatever we visited when browser is installed that day onwards, whatever is there, complete information will be there. And if you did some safe transactions, all some bank transaction, all those things, clear the cache. Clear the cache, it is better. And post type requests are not stored in browser history. It is not stored. After entering username, password, you will do some transaction. No, that information not stored. Okay. See, sometimes you observe while opening website, this website will use some cookies. Select cookies option. It will ask no cookies. What appears? You observe. Then it is stored in your browser memory. But what purpose it is asking? For better experience purpose it is asking. But in that type of application, don't do bank transaction. Otherwise, you take care. Only browsing purpose means it's okay. That type of programming, cookie program, session program, you'll study in Java class, .NET class, Python class at the time later. Later you'll study. But this program required for that program. Okay. Now, here, bookmark, you can save. Here, you cannot save. post type request cannot be bookmarked. It is not secure. It is secure. This HTML program will connect to server side program. At the time sessions cookies concept comes at the time. Okay. This is about get and post. Which is default? Get is default. Post is not default. You have to write. Okay. Now in this program, here password is confidential or not confidential. Then method equal to post. That's what post we used. Okay. Here this is only identification purpose. This is when you click on submit button. This is depends upon data. Data confidential, compulsory use post. It is request parameter name purpose. And these are type input fields. Text field, password field, submit button, reset button. In this program, still any doubt is there? Okay. Now we'll see some other attributes, some other concepts. Okay. Next, note here already 2 tags completed. Okay. Here 3 attributes completed. Here 1 attribute completed. Here some other attribute. Third one. That is what you have to write is heading. Attributes of input tag. Attributes of input tag. Attributes of input tag. Second attribute. Already 1 attribute you have seen, type. Okay. First one, type you have seen. Second one, name equal to. It is used to specify request parameter name. Value equal to. It is used to specify default request parameter value. It is used to specify request parameter name. It is used to specify default request parameter value. Name value. Request parameter name. You can write with name. Request parameter value. You can write with value. Is it over? So request parameter name, if you want to write this name, request parameter value, if you want to write value, that is you are going to type actually default value if you want to write, then you can write. See, for example, in this program, here name equal to uname, name equal to keyword. With this, no effect on output, but it is important for server side program. Okay. Now file save. Here C drive demo.html. Here you will type. When you click on submit button, here login.jsp executed, but I given post. That's what not displayed. Now here without typing only some values if you want default. Then you can write. What you can do here, value. Suppose value equal to AAA. Here value equal to support B. Then what will happen if I execute the program directly? AAA comes. These are values. Now username, password, default values. You can click. It is transferred. No need to type username. No need to type password. Okay, like this. Now see. Generally, we won't write values for username password. Now, width, suppose 100 pixels. That is not coming. Size attribute to specify the size. Just note size. It is used to specify input field size. It is used to specify input field size. It is used to specify input field size. Okay, like this, see 50 are written, like this 50 size. Say 30 pixels, like that, size, 30 characters maybe. That size, 30 character size. Next, say name, value, size. Here, some attributes are based on form tag attributes also. Say, we are getting like this. You observe, if I refresh, when I place the mouse pointer, it is showing no. This is a default, whatever I typed, all showing. Based on this attribute also will be there. That is autocomplete concept. Autocomplete required form validation related. Those attributes also separate, I'll explain. Next, values of type attribute in a form tag. Values of type attribute in a input tag. Values of type attribute in an input tag. Next, here how many over already? Yesterday I given. 4 I given. Fifth one. I given text, password, submit, reset. 4 I given. No. Checkbox. It is used to create a checkbox. It is used to define checkbox. It allows to select multiple checkboxes also. Input type equal to radio. It is used to define radio button. It allows to select one radio button in a group. It allows to select one radio button in a group. How to create checkboxes, how to create radio button. You observe. Checkboxes, multiple checkboxes possible. It allows to select multiple checkboxes also. But radio button, one radio button. One radio button in a group. How to create a group, I'll show you. See, checkbox, radio button. These two how to create, we'll see now. Like this, 20 plus values are there. 20 plus values. In HTML5, many introduced. That information I'll provide. Is it over? Now, you have seen yesterday how many type attributes you studied? 4. What are those? Text, password, submit, reset. 4. Now you are going to see 2 more. Checkbox, radio. You observe. Suppose these all leave it as it is. Okay, this complete I'll delete. Okay, just I'll explain radio buttons. This complete I'll delete. Now HTML body. After this, form open, form close. How to add other attributes you already seen. Okay, just checkbox related. Here, input type equal to checkbox. Then what will happen? See, one checkbox created. See, this is checkbox. You can select. Okay. Now, here you can write, suppose, English. One more checkbox. Input type equal to checkbox. Hindi. Input type equal to checkbox. Telugu. Suppose like this, 3 checkboxes. English, Hindi, Telugu. One label. Complete. This is one group. Suppose language known. Language known. Then language known. Suppose you know English and Hindi. You can select. You know English, Hindi and Telugu. You can know only English and Telugu. You know all. All also you can select. None of the item also you can select. 0 also, 1 also, 2 also, 3 also. Multiple. Here you observe. Request parameter name, request parameter value compulsory. Always. Here you studied yesterday. Input type equal to text. Name equal to uname. I written. Here what is uname? Request parameter name. But where is value? You are going to type. In the text box you are typing, no? That is value. But checkbox, are you typing? Are you typing? No. That's what name and value compulsory you have to write here. Name equal to, suppose language 1. Value equal to, suppose English. Because you are not typing. That's what these two compulsory you have to write. If this is label, it is only appearance, output purpose. But when you select this value transferred, here, name equal to language 2, value equal to Hindi. Here, name equal to language 3, value equal to Telugu. Now, in output, no difference. Output, no difference. If I select this value transferred to server. If I select this value transferred to server. If I select this value transferred to server. Server will extract with this name. With that name, it will understand whether selected or not selected. Not selected, then null comes. Null value. If you select, this value comes. Then effect where you will see Java class, .NET class, Python, there you will see. That effect you cannot see here. Now, if you select here, this value transferred. If you don't select, this value not transferred, null will be transferred, null value. But how it will receive with this lang 1, lang 2, lang 3. Write this one example. So checkboxes you can create like this. See, what are these three? Request parameter, names. These three, request parameter, values. These three, labels. It is label, identification purpose. This is also label. Language known also label. This is output purpose. Language known English, Hindi, Telugu, output purpose. But request parameter name, request parameter values, server side program purpose. Okay. Now you can select none of the items also, one item also, two items also, all items also. Checkbox, multiple selection possible. See, here you have seen yesterday program. Yesterday program, we didn't write value. We didn't write value attribute. Whatever you are typing, that is value attribute. That is value. But here, value compulsory you are to write. Because you are not typing. You are going to select. That's what you are to write. Same. Suppose input type equal to text. If you write here, whatever you type, that is called value. But here you are selecting. But value in the program you are to write. That is mandatory. So if you are using checkbox, value mandatory. If you are using text box, value optional. Because whatever you are typing, that is value. Here, whatever you are writing, value equal to that is value. Okay. This is about checkbox. Remaining we'll see tomorrow. Online students. Anupriya. That is table, some hyperlinks. Include, I said, that's it. Saurabh, radio button. Radio button, tomorrow I'll explain. Yuvraj, yesterday notes I didn't post. Up to table tags I posted. This form tags I'll post. Shrisha, request parameter names required for server-side program purpose. Online student, just wait 2 minutes. Rakshita, topic wise, I'll upload topic wise. Up to table tags, I uploaded. You can check it. Up to table tags, except form tags. That is Saturday notes I uploaded. You can check it. Gangadhar, yeah, post supports all types. Guneshekar, server side code you cannot see. Rahul, that URL only, drive URL, no Google Class. Google Class, Ashtosh, don't use Google Class. That is, I'm not sharing because it is